What's up everyone, Timothy here, AKFC Fan 21, bringing you week 4 of the Sunny Shore Battle Federation low tier division. This week we take on Cavern, coach of Lost Resolution. I think that's probably the joke, but I couldn't find a decent team logo for him, so I just rolled with what I had. Maybe not the greatest, but yeah. It is what it is. He is currently 2-1, and I'm the exact opposite. After winning last week from Sorrow, I am 1-2, and yeah, let's hope we can start this. Let's hope we can start a winning streak with that W against Sorrow. But against Cavern. It doesn't really matter what his team is. Cavern is an amazing battler, so I already have my work cut out for me. But looking at his team, yeah, it just shows it's going to be a tough battle. Reverroom is, especially for this tier, an amazing setup sweeper with shift gear. Tatsugiri is his current kill leader with 5 kills and 2 deaths. So definitely something scary there. The Decidueye Sui can be both a bulky or a offensive set. Delphox, even though it just has 1 kill, has amazing offensive capabilities. Piloswine, I know from experience, can do a lot of damage, especially with Eviolite, and in a lower power, with lower power levels, this thing should just go completely nuts. Braviary, I think I used that thing last season, and yeah, all his abilities just make it very difficult to deal with offensively, because Mold Breaker, Defiant and Sheer Force are all just hard-hitting moves. Miss Magus, he hasn't brought so far, but yeah, Miss Magus is a scary Pokemon to deal with. Just the Ghost and Dark weakness, Levitate, quite fast. Annoying to deal with. One of his 2 Terra Captains is Electabuzz, running Electric, Ice and Fairy as his Terra types. He brought it once, got a single kill with it. I think it's going to be, if it's going to be brought, it's more of an assisting set more than a offensive set. Pinsir is his other Terra Captains with Bug, Fighting and Rock. He has the... I'm not sure if he has all 4 Oricorios. I'm quickly gonna take a look at the list, but I can't seem to find other Oricorio forms on it, so I do believe he just gets to use every Oricorio there is, which is annoying to prep for, let me tell you. And last but not least, a Psychic Fairy type, Galarian Rapidash. On paper, not all the scariest thing, but Psychic and Fairy is annoying. Can be annoying to deal with. So yeah, let's just have a look at what I think he will bring. Miss Magus and Reverroom are definitely things I think he will be bringing, because they are very annoying to deal with. Oricorio, because it's an Oricorio, and it's very annoying to deal with. Electabuzz, like I said, more of a support set. Piloswine just does not have any switch-ins, honestly, on my team, so that thing is going to be very annoying to deal with once it comes in, so good luck for me. And Delphox just hits incredibly hard, is one of his shared fastest things, together with Miss Magus, Electabuzz and Galarian Rapidash. All things hit 105, so yeah, I think that thing definitely is going to come. And Tatsugiri is a big maybe for me, because besides the fact that it's his kill leader, it can also hit very hard against me. But I do think I have decent answers for it in my team. The Decidueye is something I can see coming, and I see the Braviary coming as possible maybes. If he lets something out, I think it's going to be things like Miss Magus, Oricorio, and Electabuzz for those, but we'll have to see. Let's start off with going for our own strength, and let's see what I bring. First of all, Cosplay Hisuian Zoroark will be coming with Max Special Attack, Timid Nature, 216 Speed, to ensure I always outspeed everything without a Scarf. Hyper Voice and Shadow Ball into his team are amazing. He has two things that switch into Hyper Voice, the Miss Magus and Revavroom. And for Shadow Ball, I believe he only has the Braviary that's reliantly can switch in on it. Everything else always takes neutral damage, and I always two-shot everything with this set. Flamethrower is there for a expected Revavroom switch in or a Decidueye switch in, because I hit him a bit harder with Flamethrower than with Hyper Voice. Trick to hopefully neuter something like a Piloswine and a Decidueye. If I think the Zoroark has done his job, I can trick away a Choice Specs to something that that doesn't use physical or special type moves, and just completely neuter it that way. Next up, we bring Namazu again as a setup sweeper this week. 208 speed. After one Dragon Dance, I ensure I outspeed everything without a Scarf. Max physical attack, just to do as much damage, and 48 HP because it didn't really matter if I put it in HP or special defense, or in defense or special defense, so HP was the most neutral play I could do there. Rocking Earthquake, Liquidation, Terra Blast, and like I said, Dragon Dance. Holding the Mirror Herb, because Revavroom doesn't really hit me all that hard. If I expect him to set up a shift gear, I can switch this thing in, get the Mirror Herb boost from here. I boost up together with him, and with Earthquake I can just completely annihilate it. And I can also click Dragon Dance if I can't really get that Mirror Herb boost up. Rocking Terra Poison this week because of Hisuian Decidueye. Yeah, Terra Poison, it has pros against the Decidueye and maybe against Revavroom, depending on what he's clicking. But normally I don't really have to Terrestrialize. Yeah, against the Galarian Rapidash it could be useful to have Terra Blast Poison against it, but yeah, it's really dependent on the battle if I'm going to use my Terra or not. Third is going to be my physical wall, Miss Puff. Kind of a weird spread with 52 speed EVs to ensure I always outspeed a Piloswine, which is very nice because I can switch out with Flip Turn before he can hit me with an Earthquake. Max defense with Impish Nature at 192 HP ensures I always live a Braviary. Max attack Adamant Sky attack with Power Herb if he is Defiant. Yeah, let that sink in, that's quite a lot of things to keep in mind, but I do always live that. And that makes me pretty much hard to take down by any physical attacker. Revavroom can't OHKO me with a high horsepower. Maybe if he's choice banned, but that's kind of iffy. That meant I had 12 EVs over for whatever, so I decided to put it in attack just to hit a little bit harder with Barbarage and Flip Turn. I went with Spikes this week because he has a Braviary, Miss Magus, and Oricorio that don't get hit by Spikes and Toxic Spikes, but Revavroom can always switch in on it on the Toxic Spikes, so I decided just to go for regular Spikes. And Pain Split just to get some health back up, besides me using my Black Sludge item. Number 4 is going to be Luftwaffe as a special wall. One max special defense with Careful Nature, 128 HP. Ensures I always live a Draco Meteor from Tatsugiri. Delphox just 3 hits KOs me with max special attack Fire Blast, and Miss Magus just really doesn't touch me all that well. Because I had a lot of points left over, I put that in attack, gave it Sucker Punch, and gave it black glasses, so it gets Sucker Punch gets a 20% boost. And yeah, Sucker Punch just puts holes in his team. I believe I naturally outspeed Piloswine without any speed investment, so that's very nice. I can go for Roost if he is Banded Piloswine, so his Ice type moves don't do all that much against me. And I can click Stealth Rocks because extra hazards is always nice. Fifth is going to be Cyclosaur, both from our as an offensive spinner with a lot of supportive options. 204 speed with Jolly Nature ensures I will always outspeed everything on his team without a Scarf. 196 defensive EVs ensure I can take out Revavroom, Braviary, Physical Electabuzz and Pinsir, and Rapidash Galar pretty solidly. And 108 attack makes me hit a little bit harder with Body Slam and Rapid Spin. Knockoff and U-turn for support and momentum. Pretty standard set. Besides Body Slam, again, it's nice to have Para on his, or for the first time, it's nice to have Paras on his team. Again comes with Galarian Slowbro, aka STR, as extra defensive options and support. With max HP, max defense, I can. His Banded Piloswine max attack Adamant has a 6.3%, just a single roll, to Okomi with max defense Bold Nature. And I can trick it the Lagging Tail, and yeah, Piloswine hits a little bit less hard after that. Thunder Wave again, because it's nice to slow down his team. And Shell Sidearm and Psyshock are just amazing into his team. I don't think there is a single Pokemon that resists both Poison and Psychic, so that's a very nice combination to run against him. So, these are the 6 Pokemon I am going to bring against Cavern. I am going to make contact with him, and yeah, let's hop into the battle. So here we are with Cavern, and yes, unfortunately, I do have to do a post commentary because, well, my audio did not record during the live battle, so yeah, I know it's not my first choice to do it this way, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. So he doesn't really bring what I expected him to bring. He did bring a electric type Oricorio, which I did expect the fire type for some reason. I mean, it's whatever. Electabuzz is there. It's his one Terra Captain. Tatsugiri is one of the Pokemon I did not really expect, just like Braviary, but after him having explained why he brought them, I fully understand now, but at the time I did not really expect them. But yeah, it's one of the assumptions I made that didn't really fit. Yeah, I started off with Hisui and Zoroark, but yeah, not knowing how much damage I could do to Eviolite holding Electabuzz, I decided to switch out into Namazu to take the electric type hit, which would have done around 50%, I guess. I remember, so I predicted the Thunderbolt correctly, and in turn 2 I already made a big mistake that in the end cost me the game, I guess. And that is not terrestrializing Namazu into a poison type. Cavern and I agreed the battle would have gone a lot differently if I went for Terra here. I didn't do it because I was afraid of Scarfed Delphox that had a free switch into me if I was a poison type. So I decided not to go for it, and I get Toxic. Well, I set up a Dragon Dance. Here Cavern gets a great idea, going into his Oricorio. In that way I wouldn't outspeed it because of his Dancer ability. He gets the stat boost as well. Only thing he did not expect
is because he copies my Dragon Dance, my Mirror Herb would activate, and I still outspeed it. Terra Blast was not a guaranteed kill here, so I had to go for Liquidation to kill it, and he has a safe switch in into this, so I decided to go for the Terra Blast there just to be sure. And yeah, you can read here, if I Terra first turn, I could have, yeah, simply, if I didn't Terrestrialize, I would have gone to +2/+2 without getting Toxicked. Yeah, in that case, I had Terra Blast for the Tatsugiri, Earthquake for the Delphox, Liquidation for the Piloswine, Liquidation for the Braviary, and Terra Blast for the Electabuzz. Yeah, basically, here, that's what he says here. Yeah, I could have gotten a 6-0, but I did not. So, I get up my spikes here with Mist Puff. I go into Bombardier, being able to tank his Scarfed Draco Meteor. Yeah, I can click Roost because I knew he would switch out. Didn't want to stay in because Fairy. And here he Thunder Waves me, which I wanted to do back, but yeah, I couldn't. So I went for Trick first, giving the Lagging Tail to his Piloswine. I was expecting him to go for Choice Band, but he did not. Here I can take the Ice Cold Crush because he misses. Bit of luck on my side. And yeah, I am able to poison it. And seeing that he needs Earthquake to kill this, I went for the flip turn because he was less fast than me. He was slower. Talking is hard, apparently. Shell Side Arm takes out the Piloswine. And Glowbro doing the work. So, yeah, I couldn't take 2 Draco Meteors because I wasn't at full. But his Tatsugiri was very low, so I could bring in Glowbro. Against the Electabuzz, I wanted to paralyze something, and well, Electabuzz got something, he dashed out. And here I go for a bit of a misplay. Balthramore Cyclozar takes the Flamethrower pretty well. I get burned, which is already very annoying. But the knockoff, yeah. And at this point, I guess you guys can understand what is about to happen. Yeah, just gonna let this play out. So yeah, I got fully swept by that Delphox. Yeah, what to say? This isn't really how I wanted the battle to go, of course. But yeah, I think the most sour part for me about this battle is the fact I could have won it. But I screwed it up all by myself by not terrestrializing Whiscash turn 1. So yeah, that one's on me. Let's head over to the MVPs and let's see who can become the MVP according to me this week. So the possible MVPs of this battle. Of course, Glowbro being able to basically take out 2 of his mons. And yeah, being just in general annoying. And Whiscash could have gotten me that 6-0. That's on me, not on the Whiscash. So please, yeah, give Namazu the love he deserves because he was badly coached this week. Next week we take on my good friend Honch, so really looking forward to the week 5 battle. Yeah, we currently are 1-3. I think I have to reconsider, do I want to keep doing low teardrop because I guess I really suck at it. But yeah, it's whatever. I hope you enjoyed it, hope you have a good one, and yeah, please join me next week to watch me take on my good friend Hunch. If there's a battle I really want to win this season, it's this one. So, yeah, thumbs up, please. Yeah, hope you have a good one. See you next week. Bye.